Trust fall. Here we go.
Oops.
Dude.
Sorry. I didn't know what you wanted to do.
I'm good. I'm good.
Hey folks, Craig Levati here with the Houston Museum of Natural Science. I am sitting inside the Dino Pit inside HMNS in Focus, of course.
Yep.
With Mike Rathke. He is our ace museum photographer here. June 5th.
June
you
5th.
are the man that day. On June 5th, you are having another one of your smartphone camera classes.
Yep, smartphone photography class, June 6th at 6 o'clock.
June 5th.
June 5th at 6.
I don't even know what your class is.
It's June 5th.
It's June 5th.
Yeah,
I promise you. June 5th. That's your class at 6:30. You did this a few months ago and it did really well.
It did. We had so much fun.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And how many people are in the class?
We can take up to 25.
So you got 25 little lemmings walking behind you, walking around the museum, taking everything in.
Absolutely.
And you're learning. You're teaching these people how to take better pictures with their smartphones.
Yeah, guys. I mean, we all know smartphones have come a long way in terms of photography. The cameras on them are awesome. So we're just kind of getting people up to speed on how to create and get the most out of their smartphones.
Got it. Have you seen some really good work on smartphones? Have people really been taking good photos?
Yeah, no, totally.
Like some of your students?
Absolutely. We have a group page on Facebook, so we they are still posting images, and then we kind of, as a group, go over them and critique them, and yeah, they're really good. They've improved. Yeah.
That's really good. I've seen a few of those photos. I might share down over here on the comments, but some people have a really good eye, but at the same time, the Houston Museum of Natural Science has so many amazing things to take pictures of that you can't. It's a no-brainer.
It's a
You're
wonderland.
You're going to take great photos here.
It truly is like one of the. I mean, it's the greatest job ever because I get to photograph here on a daily. But yeah, I think that's the neat part about the class is they get to learn a little bit, have fun, and they get to after hours go shoot in the museum. That's a cool thing in my opinion.
There's just so many things here to shoot, so many things to see, and obviously we're here inside HMNS in Focus, which opened up last week.
Yep.
And there's a crowd that's trying to get inside the Dino Pit here now.
We're holding them up a little bit. That's okay.
A little bit. You got the sea over there. You got across from us is Egypt, and then over here is the Starfield.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. So you're going to be taking.
favorite.
Are you going to be taking some of your students through here too?
We are. We start with a little bit of instruction. A mini lecture, and then we start in here and we start workshopping as a group. So they'll get their hands on this place, get to play in here a little bit, and then we move to the Paleo Hall and finish with some workshopping in there as well.
Easily the most dramatic hall that we have is the Paleo Hall.
It's every single time I walk in.
You're going through, life on Earth here.
So cool.
It's just so many great photos, things like that.
Especially after hours when it's quiet, nobody's in there. It's a neat experience.
Just David Temple.
He's
tapping on his phone, doing something, walking around.
Exactly.
Are you also going to be, I guess, since it's June 5th, I mean, obviously we're hitting the summertime, so you're teaching people things that they can use for the rest of the summer, even on vacations.
No, exactly right. Yeah, this is not just how to take pics at the museum.
Exactly.
This is how to take. It's a photography class, and this is our venue. But yeah, hopefully they're practicing, and they are. The last group is practicing this out in the world, at home, on vacation. This applies to all types of photography anytime.
When somebody comes through, what are some of the bad habits you're having to break people of?
That's a good question. Honestly, one of the things I notice a lot is people shoot with their phone in what we call portrait orientation. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with this if the subject or the scene lends itself
up and down.
Yeah, maybe you're photographing like a tower or something like that. Totally lends itself to this. But I think getting more in the habit of shooting in what we call landscape orientation is a big one I notice. People being afraid to play with the pro and manual modes.
Yeah.
I think you can your phone is still capable enough to handle you kind of messing around and playing with it and still produce a cool shot. It's still got a lot of automatic features even when in those modes.
And phones these days too have so many good, there's bells and whistles on them too to take photos.
Oh my gosh. Some of the new mirrorless and DSLR companies are borrowing tech from the smartphone camera world and applying it to theirs.
Scary for you.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit.
Nothing will ever replace, I guess, a photographer's eye either.
You can't, and really, even though smartphones are great, they're not quite there yet on a level with pro level DSLRs.
The
and
depth
mirrors.
isn't there. Yeah.
The phones aren't big enough to fit all the components that make the DSLRs a little better. But with enough light, they're both awesome. I bet you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a sunset shot with an iPhone or a DSLR nowadays. It's pretty much hard to tell the diff.
Like I said, it's all about the eye behind the camera.
I appreciate that. Actually, I like hearing that.
Yes, here we go. All right, folks, check out this guy's photography class on June 5th here at the museum at 6:30. There are still tickets available, but hurry, because you guys have been selling a lot of stuff out here lately, so you better hurry, get these tickets to hang out with this guy for a few hours.
Let's do it.
Don't steal the dinosaurs.